Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Takeover. This is time for Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 4, Raw Reaction, and let me just address the elephant in the room. Your boy did upgrade. I bought a green screen. This is my first time ever using a green screen, so please bear with me while I try and figure out exactly how to use this. It's going to be a work in progress. Either at this point in the video, it's working and it's doing decently, or you just see a green screen behind me with nothing playing on it. So, fingers crossed. And please let me know what you guys think, how it looks, what I can do to improve myself. Eventually, I'm going to plan on getting new microphones, new ring lights. I want to try and do better product for you guys. So please sit through the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But let's just jump right into our Raw reaction. Starting off, the introduction of this episode. By far the best beginning of the season. It might be the best, like 5 minutes, however long that was, of any Marvel television show in the beginning. I don't know why, but the sudden fascination that I have for Daredevil and Bullseye, these guys are becoming some of my favorite characters. Bullseye having such a fun scene in that diner. The forks, the straws, calling in the task force on Frank, but not himself. It was amazing. And honestly, he's an animal person. He likes cats. How can you dislike him? But I will say, I can't believe that Marvel decided to drop that the day of, or the day before. Why would you drop that? That was one of the best scenes of the entire episode, and you released it online for free? I don't get it. He enjoyed his banana milkshake. I think that was hilarious, the way he was just talking to the lady. That lady was so over his shit. Like, she was like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Meanwhile, he's just like, this is a good milkshake. Thank you very much. Love Dex. Love him. Great guy. He can do no wrong. We say goodbye to Tony Dalton, our Swords Master. Again, no mention of Kate Bishop whatsoever. He could have been like, yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go see my stepdaughter in California. Or my stepdaughter who's still in New York. Wherever she is. Continuity is a thing, guys. Why are we not doing this? After that, we have Angela starting to join the fold a little more, doing some little side missions for the gang. And I will say this, after being married into a Puerto Rican family, the Puerto Rican women, they can handle themselves. They are terrifying. So when she says, I got this, I believe her wholeheartedly. 10 fingers, 10 toes down. She ain't gonna let nobody fuck with her. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Matt and Karen. On Netflix, I was not the biggest fan of Karen. I actually really disliked her character. I like the actress. The character I didn't like. Now, I like her. And I don't know why. But she's actually kind of tolerable. She's enjoyable. So, shout out to you, Deborah. You upgraded your character. The task force barge into the lawyer's office. Because why not? It's crazy how, again, like I said last week, this show was filmed before everything that went on with ICE this past year. It's like they knew what was going to happen, which is insane. We have them filming interviews so that way they could pretty much, I'm assuming, take Fisk to trial. We'll see what that goes. You have Matt going back to his church, which was kind of a bittersweet moment. It was kind of nice seeing the flashback scenes that they had with the Netflix Matt and then where we are now. Then we have the reintroduction to Matt and Dex. That whole fight sequence was funny. It could have easily been just like, we should talk. But no, these guys were like, nah, it's on sight. And poor old neighbor, poor lady, she just barged in at the wrong time. But I love the insanity that Wilson portrays as Dex. It comes across so cold and terrifying, but so enjoyable at the same time. And his connection with Charlie Cox's Matt is just and then you throw in Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson. It's the perfect triangle. I cannot believe how amazing those three together are. They have their fight sequence. The best getaway vehicle Dex can get is a moped, of all things. But I did laugh out loud when he threw something, some kind of trash onto the moped. That was, it was funny to me. Then we get to the coup de grace of this whole shebang, which is Wilson Fisk fighting in a charity boxing match. Which, by the way, this boxing match, the other guy is 235 pounds. I was like, okay, that's not bad. Wilson Fisk is 100 pounds heavier than this man. It is Goliath versus bigger Goliath. What the hell else did we expect? Oh, also, timeout before we get there. Let's rewind. Mr. Charles is back. And Matthew Lillard is just hilarious. I can't wait to see more of what he's going to bring to the show. He seems like he maybe underestimated Fisk and Buck. And now maybe he has to report to Val. Maybe we get a Thunderbolt in. That'd be kind of cool. I doubt it, but it'd be interesting. Maybe Valentina will just show up herself, actually. I could see that. But I'm so intrigued by his character. I think the fact that he wasn't in the last two episodes is criminal, and hopefully he's in every episode after this. And then Vanessa talking to the governor and them making a deal to work together because she likes her. I kind of enjoyed that because it seems like it almost was the governor playing the you should be the one in charge, not Fisk. That's how I took it. Maybe that's not how it was meant to be portrayed, but that's how I've perceived that as a fan. So now we get to the boxing match. I mean, what can we say? They have bobblehead. They have a whole shebang, which I can't lie. The little glass figurine, which we'll talk about later, was honestly kind of cool with Fisk and New York in the background. That was neat. But it blows my mind. If you would have told me 2 years ago that a political figure is running his city this badly and this corruptly, and he's throwing on a charity event where he's beating the shit out of somebody and the people are cheering, I would call you crazy. Now, not so much. It blows my mind that this is reality. This is our life, people. So he's fighting the guy, and then walks in Vanessa. She's an all-white, elegant, and Fisk stops himself from delivering the knockout blow to the guy, and the guy made a terrible mistake. He decides to embarrass Fisk in front of Vanessa by punching him. And Fisk, in retaliation, knocks him the fuck out. And probably gave him a seizure and probably broke his neck and jaw, among other things. I don't understand how Fisk is so superhumanly strong. I don't think they said they gave a reason why. He just is. Same thing with Dex. Like, obviously at the end of Daredevil season 3 on Netflix, we see him getting worked on. I wish they would go more into that. Maybe they will in a Bullseye special presentation, but that's a whole separate thing. He does that, celebrates with Vanessa. Apparently it was for a title. I don't remember them saying it was for the title, but it is what it is. Bullseye comes out, fucks up the entire task force, mind you, with ease. And he throws the glass figurine at Fisk, who hits it with the belt. We will get to that in a second. Matt saves Fisk, saves Dexter, saves them both. Don't know how that works. Anyways, he makes the save. He takes Bullseye. They run away off in the sunset. I assume episode 5 is going to start with either them being in some kind of warehouse, trying to come up with some kind of common ground, maybe, because they seem to run off in the same direction. Or it's going to start basically where this left off, with Vanessa having a shard of glass in her temple thanks to Fisk, which I really, really hope that somebody caught that on video, so maybe BB can use that as her Mayor Kingpin thing. But I also hope that it somehow leads Fisk to believe that this is his fault because he hit it with the belt. So because of that, that's where the shard came from. But the question lies, is she dead, Chad? Now, the hot rumor was that Bullseye's going to kill her because of Foggy and etc., etc. Me, personally, I believe that Vanessa's such an intriguing character that I don't think they want to kill her. I think she's going to have brain damage. I think she's going to be in a comatose state, probably for at least, we're already get a season 3, at least up until halfway through season 3. If she doesn't die, I think she's in a coma until then. Because she's just such an interesting character, and it would be such a shame for them to lose her. Which, with my closing thoughts, how was this never the plan from the beginning? How were we going to have Daredevil without all of this? Shame on you, whoever decided to pitch Daredevil, but without Foggy, Karen, with a different Vanessa. I don't even know if Wilson was going to come back as Dexter. I think the only two confirmed people to come back in the original Daredevil plot was Charlie and Vincent. Shame on you. Now, to finish this out for the night, the geek rating. I think this was probably the best episode of the season so far. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Again, this is the first time I've used a green screen, so please, please, please let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know what I could do to make this better. Let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see on the green screen. I really do appreciate it, and I thank you for any support or criticism, whatever you guys could send my way. I need it all, please. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like the video, subscribe for more content, share with your friends, and until next week for season 5, what a cliffhanger, guys. Geek is silent.